been a rough week, but I'm back. And I want to share my story. I have PMD, and so I want to explain what that is in a short form. So PMS versus PPMD. I'm going to read about what it is. It's a premenstrual dysphoric disorder, refers to a group of emotional and physical symptoms that starts a week or two before your period. PMDD is similar to premenstrual syndrome, PMS, but its symptoms, especially the emotional ones, are more severe. If you tend to have severe PMS symptoms that interrupt your daily life, you may have PMDD. Read to learn more about the symptoms and how it's treated. I'll link this article below too where I'm reading this. So the emotional symptoms for PMDD include agitation or nervousness, anger, crying spells, feeling out of control, forgetfulness, loss of interest in activities or relationships, irritability, moodiness, panic attacks, paranoia, sadness, and thoughts of suicide. The physical symptoms are acne, back pain, bloating, breast swelling and tenderness, constipation, diarrhea, nausea and vomiting, cramps, dizziness, headaches, heart palpitations, appetite changes, joint and muscle pain, muscle spasms, painful period, and reduced sex drive. That's a big one. So what causes it? It's the natural rise in levels of hormones and estrogen and proestrogen. This can affect the levels of serotonin, and that plays a big role in your mood. So pretty much your hormones are just fluctuating a lot. Your doctor will consider a PMDD diagnosis if you experience at least 5 of the following symptoms starting 7 to 10 days before your period. Mood swings, marked irritability or anger, depressed mood, feelings of hopelessness, anxiety or tension, reduced interest in friends, work, or other activities, trouble concentrating, fatigue, lack of energy, appetite changes, trouble sleeping, sleeping too much, feeling out of control, physical symptoms such as bloating, breast tenderness, joint, muscle pain, and headaches. I literally get all of them except the feeling out of control, but I do get the hopelessness. Now, I do not get suicidal thoughts because I already know what I'm going through. I know it's just my period, and like one day can be so bad and so severe, but the next day you're okay. So that's how I know. It's just, you just gotta ride through it. Like, if you're gonna feel bad that day, just watch a movie, snack, healthy snacks. We'll talk about diet soon, but let's see. So how is PMDD treated? Getting frequent lifestyle changes, pretty much, and I have bad habits, so I need to break some of the bad habits that I have. So getting frequent exercise, keeping your stress in check, indulging in moderation, and eating for your mood. It goes through a lot of, you can even take medication for it, but I just know that it's, from me, like eating, not having the best diet, eating a lot of sugar and salt, that's a big one for me, sugar and salt. Now, I'm not a big sweets eater, but sugar as in like from Sprite or, I do eat cookies, but I'm not a big sweets eater. But I'm going to be doing a series about my diet and stuff so I can change my habits. So I'll include you what I eat, and that will be coming up soon. I just got to get a scale and stuff. Usually, or when I'm PMSing, I usually know is when I have to ask myself why I'm mad. And so one of my favorite memes for a period called Stupid Fruits. Why are you mad? Why are you mad at the fruits? See, you don't know why you're mad, so that's how you know you're PMSing. Oh, also, I do get really fatigued. Not sleepy. Well, no, there is times that I sleep, but a lot of the times I feel like I'm recharging. I call it recharging. You're just laying down and resting, but you're not sleepy. You're just like so fatigued. So I get that a lot. And if you do feel that way, try to drink as much water as you can, because water really does help if you're like fatigue. So my diet has a lot to do with why I get such mood swings and why my period shifts so much. Like, it can be different month to month. It's because of my diet. If you have troubles in your relationship or something, just start tracking it, and that way everybody will be ready to know when you're going to be in your mood swings. Take the strain off your relationship is communication and letting them know. Read them the documents. Show them that it can break up relationships. Like, this is a serious thing. If you're not communicating and you don't know why you're going through such severe, it's not, you almost feel like it's not normal, you probably have PMDD. Low libido, that's a big one. That can cause a lot of strain in the relationship because your partner doesn't think you don't want him, but you really don't want anybody at the moment. Like, you just want to be left alone. You don't want to be bothered. Everything's making you mad. You know what I mean? Like, it's just irritability. I don't know how to explain it. One day you're mad and angry, and then the next day you're crying and sad. You know what I mean? And then the next day you're hopeless, like you don't feel like doing nothing, and when you're like, what is life? So that's just how it is. You just let the girl go through it and try to be supportive. Don't be asking her what's wrong or why you're mad. Doesn't go well. So I need to exercise more. I literally don't do anything. So I need to get that in check. And I need to start walking with my mom too. She's hard-headed, so that's going to be a tough one. But I do want to film her journey too. Before she leaves, she wants to move back to Oklahoma. Oh yeah, so, and then my eating journey. So I do want to record that, me trying to gain weight, and I'll record every calories that I eat and track with it on my fitness pal and share that with you guys. So I'm going to try to work on my mental health, and I need to gain about 20 pounds. Let's see if that's everything I wanted to share. PMS is already bad, right? But PPMD, like your emotions are a little bit more out of whack. It just affects you a little bit more. And the article I'll link below is going to show everything that we talked about, and I'll link a few more too, so you can just do a little research. But it's good to know why every month you feel so sad or get so angry, or you just feel like you're losing it. It's your period. Sometimes people just don't know. It takes a while for you to figure out as you're growing up, like, oh, it's my period. That makes me crazy and sad. It makes you feel that way. So don't let it get you down. It's going to make you feel sad and hopelessness, but just know that you're in it and ride it out. Just know it's a symptom. It's going to go away. It always does. So ride it out, watch a movie, you know, have a girl's day in, and just try to get through it. And that's my best advice. But talk to your partners about it. Communication is key. You know what I'm saying? It can really change a perspective of a guy if you show him, like, this is what we go through, this is a real thing. Like, it's pretty crazy. I just wanted to share my story that I do have PMDD, but I believe I can change that through diet change and exercise, although I'm drinking a coffee. So I'll film that journey soon, coming up. But I just wanted to share my story, so that's all I have for now.